So, I need to get this off my chest because I'm struggling to deal with it. I, 28F, have a younger brother, Tom, 24M, and up until a few years ago, we were just a regular family. We weren't rich, but we were close-knit. It wasn't perfect, but we always had each other. That is, until Tom blew up on social media and everything changed. For context, Tom was always the golden boy of the family, even before he got famous. He was the youngest, and everyone loved him. He had this easy charisma, the kind of person who could make friends with anyone. He always had a big personality, so when he started gaining followers on TikTok, it honestly didn't surprise me. But then, out of nowhere, he blew up after a viral video of him doing some crazy stunt went viral. Fast forward 2 years, and he's a full-blown influencer with millions of followers, brand deals, and even a couple of TV appearances that, at first, it seemed harmless. He'd come over for family dinners and tell us about all the cool things he was doing, but he wasn't obnoxious about it. He still hung out with us and was pretty down to earth. I was happy for him, but over time, things started to change. My parents started to only care about Tom. Whenever they'd call, it was to ask how his day was going, what brand he was working with next, or when he was going to visit. They would brag about him to their friends, posting pictures of him on their social media like he was some kind of celebrity that at first, I tried to ignore it. I mean, I get it. It's cool to have a famous kid, but then it started to feel like they were barely aware of my existence. My achievements seemed irrelevant compared to his. Whenever I had something to share about my life, I'm a teacher, by the way, the conversation would quickly circle back to Tom. It was like I was invisible. And then the passive-aggressive comments started. My mom would say things like, "Tom's so lucky he can just go to the Bahamas for a week for work. Must be nice to have that kind of freedom," when I mentioned how much work I was doing preparing lessons. My dad started acting like I was some kind of failure for not making it big on social media like Tom. It felt like no matter what I did, it wasn't enough. The tipping point came when I had a serious health scare last year. I ended up needing surgery, and the whole time, my parents were too wrapped up in Tom's latest project to even check in on me. My mom sent me a text to wish me luck, but it was mostly to say, "I hope you feel better soon. Tom's getting ready to do this huge campaign next week, and we're really excited about it." I was just sitting there thinking, I'm literally in a hospital bed, and you're worried about a sponsorship deal? I didn't bring it up to them right away because I didn't want to be that person complaining about their sibling's success. But it's been eating at me, and now I just feel like I'm in the background. No one asks about my life anymore. It's like all the love and attention that used to be for all of us is now reserved for Tom, and it feels suffocating that I love my